Yeah, so there was that big drop, followed by a lot of bullish cards here midday. And like I said, there was going to be a lot of price movement midday, and there you can see, boom, a lot of price movement. The close, there's a trade opportunity at the close to position for both directions. I thought about getting in on the long side there when I switched, but generally speaking, I find that it's not the best idea to like hop in and right back, or hop out and right back in. I don't know. I should have probably, but I made a good chunk of change first thing in the morning with that gap. Big green bar. Look at that green bar, my god. Talk about a fake out. Coming right back up on that Princess of Swords price level. Interesting. I really doubt that we meet that. That would be outrageous. There's a completion of a rally here in the last hour. Looks like 3 pokes through the same price level and then a decline. And it's this price level right around the close, this high that we're going to mark as a Princess of Swords price level. Again, it'll be a good mean point. Green bars I've seen in a while. Look how big that green bar is, my god. Side mostly, but not right this moment. We should see the end of a rally here towards the very end of the day. It's like it continues over, and we have like a high here. Easily missed high. So I got in on some puts around here. What time was that? 1:14, so it's a bit early. Like right around here I got in. Especially on the start of it. Is that what happened? Interesting. And I just threw a 1 year. I think I did TTO last night. Did I do TTO last night? I did. I did a 2023 for TTO. I don't know if it released yet. It either released or it's about to. Nice timing. Yeah, I just wish I'd bought calls, but I've had bad experiences like hopping right back in after I sell something for a profit and I hop back in. It tends to be too early. In the case of today, not so much. Yeah, that's synchronistic if you ask me. That is some madness. Look at this green bar, my god. I'm so annoyed that I didn't buy calls. I should have bought calls. And I think I'm wrong about a low tomorrow. I think this was the low. I don't foresee a lower low tomorrow. In actuality, we do decline tomorrow. Sideways fluctuations with a bearish trend that precedes a rally, but I think I'd probably want to be on the long side more so than the short side. At least until the 19th. Interesting. Nailed that overnight drop, huh? I was pretty happy about that. I swapped to calls. I think probably we go higher overnight. And then there's like an easily missed high right at the open. And it looks like a pretty sharp drop off of this crest or high we have towards the end of the day. And I should have just gotten those calls when I originally thought to, but what are you gonna do? Still get a good chunk of change. Yeah, see, this Princess of Swords price level is like the highlight tomorrow, and I think probably this speaks of a trade opportunity tomorrow at a high. So that would be a price level. This resistance level that we hit in the pre-market tomorrow, that price level will be important. We'll probably poke through it quickly and then break back down through it shortly thereafter. But I think it'll probably be an extension of the rally from today. We should have some little bit of a pullback here, but we do have some time. I mean, it's only 3:10. Hey, November 2nd. I mean, if you've got the tolerance, you could probably hold on to it. 362. No, I would hold on to it. If I was in your shoes, Raymond, I would hold that and look for the next down. Look for the next low. We've got a lower low. It's just we've got some we've got like a crest beforehand. So if you've got the tolerance to sit there and watch it depreciate a little bit more, I would just hold it and sell it in the midst of this weekend, the 21st through the 25th weekend. But yeah, it would have been better to sell it today. I mean, it would have been safer to sell it today. If it goes lower on that weekend, it's probably good. It would probably have been a bad thing to sell it today. Appreciate it, Joe. That is some green. I didn't see, I mean, I knew there was going to be a big move midday. I was talking about it yesterday, but I don't know why I didn't think to just do it. It's like I forgot there was a big move. I remember this morning talking about how there was a bunch of bullish cards, but I forgot I said there was a big move. So in any case, I swapped from puts to calls. I'm already making money on them. It was kind of a risky place to do so. But with that said, we have a high on the 19th. This 19th should be a higher price level than what we see today. It's possible, Raymond. It's possible, but we did break through price level, so there's a good chance we go lower, actually. There's a good chance we go lower. That's why I'm saying, Raymond, it's probably better if you just hold on to it. I don't know how much you've lost on the put throughout the day today. If it's like a big chunk of change, you should probably sit on it. If it's just like a little loss, you probably cut your loss now and then get back in at a better place. but I think you'll probably have a good opportunity to sell the put. It's good that it expires on the 2nd. I think you'll have a good opportunity to sell the put that weekend of the 21st to the 25th, somewhere in there. Keep in mind, though, that today is not a high. This big move to the upside is not a crest. There's more to go. Yeah, it's probably the safe bet, man. Save yourself some stress. No, that would not just be a price level to denote. You see it on both Tesla and Coin. And it's also on the 1 day for the S&P. That's what I'm saying, like the closing price today or the opening price tomorrow is going to be a price level. Yeah, the opening price tomorrow is going to be a price level to position oneself for both directions. So you probably have a nice sharp drop there at the end of the day, and then a nice rally back, probably to a higher point on the 17th. I wonder if we do go lower tomorrow. This ruin right here is throwing me off a little. I just started reading their positioning a little bit differently, and sometimes when you make that change to how you're reading something, like there's some like question in the mind of like, is it the old way? Is it the new way? Comes with the territory. I think we're probably opening up higher tomorrow. Yeah, it's hiding in there. Next to a ace of discs, no less. I don't know how much of a drop it's going to be. I do have a note here, don't expect too much near the low, right? So... And plus, this is a super bullish to have the, like I said before, to have the Princess of Cups in the high position. Super bullish. It's a very strong indication of a higher price level to come soon. No, I closed my put and got into a call. I don't have a lot of money to play around with, guys, you know, like I blew all my money figuring this out, and I don't have a job. I just do this. So, you know, I have limited resources at the moment. As we grow, I'll get my resources back pretty nicely, but playing with the pattern day trading rule and all that stuff is such a pain in the butt. Probably a good place, like it really depends, guys. It really depends if you want to be long or short here, because we've got a high and a low coming, right? They're both in front of us. At this price level, we're in between, or excuse me, at this price level, we're in between. It seems, right? If we come up all this way, we should at least see this low again here on the 21st to the 24th. I think we'll probably see a lower price, because this looks like a pretty strong drop. This looks like a pretty strong drop here, guys. It's not, the pattern day trading rule isn't just limiting. It's detrimental to everybody that's playing with it. Like, it basically sets you up. Everybody that doesn't have to deal with the pattern day trading rule knows that there's a bunch of people who are stuck in the market because of it, and they just position themselves as falling day to just eat you alive. It's the most messed up rule in existence, and I have a plan to circumvent it. They don't want to get rid of it. I'm going to provide a solution so that it doesn't matter anymore. It becomes insignificant. But in order for me to get there, I got to make this brand take off, and then that's the next step. Yeah, I can do some praying for you. I'm a believer. Sure thing, man. Done. Right, so low today, we popped up pretty high out of that. But the crust is on the 19th, you know? Sorry, Three of Swords is there. Yeah, see, and it's Five of Discs throughout those days, and then we line right up nicely on the 19th with the Six of Swords aligning on the 19th. Cross congruency here. Probably have a little higher to go here, just based on the RSI. Yeah, that's super bullish. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah. We got higher to go, and we should open up higher tomorrow, guys. I don't know how much higher, but there's definitely a high there. I think the rally continues. I don't don't think we open much higher tomorrow is my sense. Right, we've got the Princess of Cups here in the high position, Princess of Cups in the sneak preview card the prior day, Princess of Swords, Princess of Swords. It's an important price level. And my sense is that that price level, we may visit it early in the morning. It's hard to determine there, but we should see it right before this downturn at the end of the day. And yikes. But we've opened up higher. And there's that science card, but it's nullified. So I think we're probably flirting with that price level. There's a price level that we should see at the end of the day or first thing in the morning, and then we're going to flirt with that price level for a bit. That's my sense. This is 3 pokes through the same price level, a decline from a support to meet another support and then sideways, and then a critical price level is highlighted here on the 19th. I wouldn't sell your put, dude. I would buy a call, but I wouldn't sell it. If I was in your position, Raymond, right now, and I missed the boat this morning, I would just hold that because the expiration's for November. You're good, man. But I definitely would be buying a call. It's probably not the best place to buy a call, but it's not going to hurt too much either because based on what I'm seeing here, end of day, opportunity position in both directions, right? Yeah, you're welcome, my man. I hope for your sake that it's an even lower low and that it'll be really worth it that you held on. But make sure you're on the long side too. Like it's gonna be hairy for a little bit with that put. The other thing that really makes me think we probably have a drop here is we've got the out for the high we have a tower card, right? This isn't a high. There was a tower card here, but there's a higher high, so we could see that similar kind of behavior again. We have the completion of a rally here at the end of the day. The Sorrow card's kind of bearish. Yeah, so we probably see, it looks like we're probably topping off here. guys would want to see. I have thought about doing that. I could set that up. That's my artist signature, actually. I'm an actual artist. I went to art school. People probably don't know that about me. I do mixed media paintings. I made this lantern that you guys probably see sometimes. It's really old. It's been to Burning Man, so it's not in great condition anymore, but these are all gemstones. It's a good idea. Yeah, Bitcoin's coming out tomorrow, I believe. Ethereum's on the list. ADA's on the list. Oh, I wouldn't be dumping ADA. Don't dump ADA, dude. No. Don't dump ADA. ADA is a very good one. And then the following day, I've got Coin ready for recording of 2023, and I've got some Novembers coming out. I'm going to record a bunch of Novembers actually after this live stream. Yeah, no, dude, Round Earth, man. ADA is a big deal. Yeah, ADA is a big deal. That was a buy in October. And a buy in 2022. A sell in 2027. It's a big deal, dude. I wouldn't bolt out of ADA. Just saying. But the other ones that you got, you know my feelings about Litecoin. It's not like it's necessarily like destined to be like crap. There's just ones that I'm more excited about. Ethereum's definitely one of on the top of the list, but it's right up there with ADA. I would make Bitcoin's probably like my second or my third choice. I was recommending Bitcoin at $2, my friends. As soon as I saw a Bitcoin ATM in the back of a bar in New York City, I knew it was over. They were here to stay. It was only $2 at the time. I didn't have $2 to my name at the time. Most of my life I've been that way. It's difficult to work for somebody when you're like significantly smarter than them and you have a better code of ethics. It becomes very, very difficult to remain a happy person and take orders from somebody else. And so much of my life was kind of a struggle of depression, either putting myself in a situation where I had to undergo that kind of ridiculous crap, taking orders from somebody who doesn't know right and wrong, and they should be listening to your guidance. So it was either that or be broke, and I chose broke most of my life. Most of my life. I did make it to Wall Street. Most of the brokers on Wall Street are broke, FYI. It's kind of funny that they're called brokers. Yeah, there's that tip. We were definitely toppy there. Aggravating. I should have stayed in my put a little longer. But I don't want to miss out on that move to the upside, so I missed out on a big chunk of it already. Apple puts. I just did Apple, actually, didn't I? Did I just do Apple? I just did Apple. I didn't actually record it yet, but it's looking like a really choppy 2023 for Apple. Highs and lows, close proximity to each other. Let's see, November. Something going on there on the 14th. 14th is lingering, like off. 14th. So there's like this energy here. I can't put my finger on it. Anyhow, so Apple. There's another, the next opportunity, I think, to buy puts, the next good opportunity would be on the 18th to buy puts in Apple. And it's not a bad idea. Universal at the high. Oof, that's really bearish, guys. Really, really bearish. And there might be a drop here on the 14th. I don't have dailies for Apple, so the accuracy may be a little bit more off, like a day or so, but unlikely. They're still pretty accurate. It's just, this is, discs. We probably revisit a low here on the 14th. There's a reversal and a revisiting of a low, maybe. For Apple, that is, guys. And see, we're already on the three pokes through the same price level energy on the 14th. It's already appearing there, that energy. So there could be a sharp drop off that third poke, and that really is what it looks like, right? So one, let's see if we can figure out where these pokes are going to be. Oh, that's pretty simple. We got one here early in the morning. There's another one somewhere around. Man, I wonder if there's something going on here. We may open higher, be higher than our close today. We may be higher in the pre-market and then fall before the open. But there's a poke there, like pre-market or around the open, right? There's one right around midday, and one towards the end of the day. I'm not going to go with the close, but like somewhere towards this. There's like a high at the end of the day. Universal appears before a high correlator. I probably am going to go with noontime as where I would make that trade. I mean, there's gonna be opportunity the following day in the opposite direction. It looks like, right? Which is why we're positioning ourselves for both directions here. It's pretty prevalent. It's telling us tomorrow position oneself in both directions. Three pokes and a drop, right? And then the following day. This is also, see this? This is speaking about the following week, right? Monday we got the Ace of Wands. That's somehow nullified. It looks like we have this big move here over the weekend, and then looks like the 18th is a day that I want to position myself. Yeah, I think we're probably flirting with this with the price level in the next few days. The price level that's going to be significant on the 19th midday. Fee and RSLX. I'll put those on the list. And USO as well. I'll put that on the list. So tired of E-Trade. My chart's almost done. On the list. Boeing's on the list. It's one of the next ones to get done, actually. Yikes. That just looks like a huge... That IPO was a scam. 244 down to 29 cents. Wow. IPOs are such a scam, guys. If you guys knew how IPOs worked, what a scam. They just set whatever price they want. Whatever price they think will make the most sales. Yeah, so Boeing's on the list. Boeing for November is one of the next ones I'm going to be doing. And I'll knock out the 2023 for that as well. I'm going to try and have a 2023 reading released every day until the end of the year. I really don't like doing... I mean, with a 1 year, I could do a 1 year with like a month or two past because it's a good way to like verify that it's a good reading. But I don't like to do readings for like things that are already like the time frame's already started. I really don't like it. But Boeing will be done. Boeing will be done. BTBT will be done. I mean, there's a bunch, guys. There's a bunch.
Is it Orphazyme? Is that the name of the company? Orphazyme? I have the ticker as OZYMF on E-Trade. Is that a different stock? Because it's the same company name. Anything else you guys want to see? I'm really pumping out these readings recently. I have literally, there's 106 tickers on my list. And climbing. So I guess I'll do like a quick follow-up. We got quite a few people just hopped on. So yeah, guys, I mean, we were really on the ball with this drop. I said there's a drop overnight, probably, boom. It was either at the end of the day or overnight. When it wasn't the end of the day, it was overnight, right? So there's that drop, cashed in on that. Thought about opening up puts. Excuse me, thought about opening up the calls. Didn't open up the calls. Just stayed out for a bit. Watched this big move. I should have got in calls, but didn't. But with that said, we still were very accurate about what was taking place today. Guys, this is information. Let's all, like, if we all share this live stream with somebody right now, it'll definitely help out the channel quite a bit, guys. It's best to share when we're like really, really nailing it, and we're really, really nailing it. Yeah, I was going to show you guys. So that was done. Oops, why am I going to August? The reading for the 13th was created on August 24th. That's more than two. What is that? That's. It's like, it's almost 2 months. It's like somewhere like more than a month ago. We're using information to trade today with a prediction that was created a month ago that details by the hour information, guys. I don't know who wouldn't be impressed by that. Only people that think they know everything and aren't bothering to like look at the evidence. They just think you're lying. It's so ridiculous. People's negativity really fucking limits them. They have no idea. You see all these people that are like, you know, they're like new age and they hate everything. They hate like they hate society, they hate government, they hate brand names, they hate all these things. That's not spiritually evolved, guys. That's being a hater that thinks he's better than everybody. That's what that is. And there's a ton of them. I don't know how I got on that. But they're like so righteous. They're almost always like some sort of like spiritual new age person that thinks that they're better than everybody, and they don't realize just how much of a negative source of energy they're being. It's called being self-righteous, and not in a good way. When you realize that infinity exists, judging other people becomes kind of like a futile point. Like it's a futile task. You know, I mean, there's infinite variables of there's infinite realities all kind of superimposed on top of each other. So which one are you going to pick to see? If you're spiritually enlightened, you're not going to sit there looking around and like judging negatively everybody around you and how they're awful and they shouldn't be doing this and they're holding you down and you're broke because of this rich person. Like, you're broke because you think negatively about things. That's why you're broke. Period. I've lived all four corners of the country more than once. Like, this is my 4th time living in Florida. And I had to restart new friends every single time, you know, find a new crew, different type of people, like I was studying people, studying the nature of reality, which is basically people. Space here. And when you see, like, on the 1 minute chart, you keep bumping up against here, you're not hitting the bottom, you're coming back and hitting the top of the RSI again like that. That's super bullish, guys. Well, maybe super's the wrong word, but definitively bullish. So to answer Wanesso's question about Orphe and RSLS is not. Orphe's coming back strong at some point. Like, there's going to be an irrational move higher to a distant resistance level. That's just from a 1-card pull. But I would be looking at Orphe as something that's coming back. If it's the ticker OZYNF. That to the list. So yeah, I mean, this is a price level around this point towards the close, guys. We want to indicate this as Princess of Swords energy. Now, here's the thing, guys. We're not far from Princess of Swords energy. I mean, with a move like that, we have one more move like that, and we're back at those price levels that we already indicated as Princess of Swords. Wouldn't that be something else? And that would be something else if we did that move overnight. I don't see that. I don't see that happening. What I see is it's opening higher and falling, and that falling offers an opportunity to open up a long position. And I'm gonna cap this right here. Oops. As a Princess of Swords price level as well. But really, I'll move it based on where we open tomorrow, because I see that more so as the Princess of Swords price level. I just want to remember that I need to do that. Sure thing, Philip. I got you, man. FSR. I'm actually going to pump out a few more 10 years tonight. I don't know if I'll get them finished because I'm doing them in 2 parts. What do you guys think about the new format that I'm doing for these 10 years where I go back and I revisit the first 2 years on like a chart for verification in the midst of it? It makes the video like almost twice as long. That's why I ask. Do we like that? Like if you checked out like Polkadot or one of the 10 years that just came out like this week or late last week, they all have like in the middle, like I stop predicting and I go and I look at the first 2 years and then I go back and do the 10-year prediction because the first 2 years have already transpired. We should be able to see if the prediction is thus accurate. Sometimes I like to do that with longer term ones. Sometimes depends on how long term. Pulled the Sun card for FSR, FYI. Cool. Yeah, it just takes a lot longer to do it that way. It's like two different recordings, putting them together. There's editing involved. I try to cut time wherever I can find a way to make something faster, as long as it doesn't like impact its quality. I'll do it. Time is the only thing you don't get back. I'm constantly under a deadline. It never ends because I'm predicting the future and it's the stock market which never stops for you. Like, it's funny, guys, you know, sometimes somebody will be like, hey, can you tell me if it's going to reach this price? Like, don't you think that I would have, like, said that in the prediction if I saw that? Like, I'm predicting by the hour. You know, like, don't you think if I saw some important information like that, I'd probably put it in the reading? Sometimes I think people think that these things take me like 5-10 minutes. They take hours, guys. Hours. Yeah, I wouldn't be on the bearish side for FSR based on that one card pull. I'll do a 10-year for you, but the Sun card is the beginning of a rally. We should see this a little bit of a sell here. 3 pokes through the same price level, so that could have been there. Well, that one's a little early, actually. Where's my mouse? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. We didn't actually poke there. 1, 2, 3 pokes. There should be a little bit of a pullback, like a decline here in the pre-post market, I think. And then we open higher and decline from opening higher is my sense. That's what I think is probably happening. Alright guys, I'll give you guys a minute. If you have any last questions, I'm going to grab some water. I'll be back. right, guys, I'm gonna roll here. Thanks for watching. Remember, guys, when you make that money, super important that you follow that rule of karma. Channel really needs your support too, guys. Really, it really needs your support. I'll see you guys on the next one.